So I thought I'd sit out here and soak up a little vitamin D. I've been out today. So yesterday I got the car inspected. Today I got my teeth cleaned. It's like getting all this maintenance done. And then I went over to the pool. I have to really watch what time I go because they got swim team and the kids are screaming, and then they have classes where the instructors are talking with microphones and playing loud music, and so luckily I can usually kind of pick and choose when I want to get over there. So it was so relaxing today. And I was really going into like this Zen state because I kept noticing all the beautiful colors that were reflected in the water and how many different shades of blue there were, and then some little like streaky shiny things that were from some metal, and just I don't know, almost put me into a trance or something. So I don't know if any of you people ever heard of Emery Smith, but he's been on Cosmic Disclosure lately on Gaia TV, and so every Tuesday there's a new Gaia TV, a new disclosure. And he's not on all the time, but he's been coming on fairly regular lately and talking about things that are being discovered that mainstream is not going to hear about. Oh, the birds are so nice. I hope some of this sort of alternative technologies become revealed in my lifetime, because there's so much that we could benefit. You know, we could get off of oil. We could have, well, they call it free energy, but I don't know, they'll probably still figure out some way to charge for it. But if I can figure out how to maybe find like the best piece off of that half hour last night, I'll shoot some video of it and see if I can't share it. So we're getting pollen now, starting to show up on the car. If I leave the windows open a little bit, it's starting to show up on the dashboard. And there's little flying bugs. I haven't noticed any mosquitoes yet. There's no clouds in the sky today. Not even chemtrails. Getting a little breezy. So I hope that doesn't show up on the video. I don't think anybody's doing anything in the garden yet. You think it would be time, you know, that the soil's going to start heating up. There's a couple of guys over there playing horseshoes. So I've created a monster out of my cat because I had these cat toys that were like strings on sticks with different feathers and mice and stuff on them that were just laying in the back of the, behind the seat in the car. And I finally decided to bring them in the house. And of course, it was like, oh boy, all my old friends are here, so she's getting all excited about playing. But the problem is, she wants interaction. So I'm trying to just, do something. I'm always busy doing something. And so she will sit on the string that's attached to a stick and just meow. And it's like, what? You want me to get up and play with you? So it's like, oh boy. I guess, that's part of having an animal around. I mean, I do interact with her, but, she's getting kind of demanding. One of the cats that I've been watching, that it's been on Kitten Watch on the webcam, had her kittens yesterday. I think she had 5, and there's still 2 more pregnant cats that they're waiting on. They think one of them's going to be within the week, but it's a feral cat rescue out in Vancouver. And when they started working with the colony, they started photographing them and giving them names and trap and release, spay and neuter. And it's way over 200 now. They live in some kind of a little forest area. But they adopt as many of them as they can, but a lot of them are just wild. But they are beautiful. And then there's this guy that I watch in Russia who feeds cats, and he said that there are 5,000 cats in his town, but he, that live in basements, and apparently a lot of people do feed them and kind of take care of them, but they're not being spayed and neutered. But some of these cats are some of the most gorgeous cats I've ever seen in my life. And I don't know if it's just all the different combinations of, the breeding. There's so many of them, and they're all, mixing up their DNA and everything. But he uses the name Robin as an American name, but I donate to him on PayPal. And he has a Slavic name. But he's adopted 2 cats, and he feeds them every day, so his videos are always about feeding the cats. And recently he decided to give them little soccer balls to play with. It was such a treat. I mean, it was so cute. These cats were just playing and picking them up and carrying them around, and nobody ever really played with them before. But they just play like ordinary cats. So I'm trying to stay away from the news. I noticed the flags were at half-mast today, but I don't even know why. So I guess maybe I'll just look around a little bit through my subscriptions and try to find out what's going on. Listen to the birds.